What is going on, guys? PoliticsGaming here, and today I am doing a live stream. This is going to be my first live stream that I have done in a while, so get ready for this. So basically, I am playing as the Syrian Arab Republic. Today we are basically going to ensure that we actually defeat the rebel forces that are actually infecting our entire country, and to see if we can take back what we can. With the help of Russian forces, we can actually prevail in our war against terrorism and our war against the West. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So what is going on? Wild is Gamer34. Welcome to the live stream. So, first off, we are going to fight. We are going to launch some reconnaissance into the Daraa region. And what is our troop count? We have 127,000 men. So we need to... Okay, we have national service. What is our numbers? We have 125,000 reservists. I think if we cut the national service, to levy a large conscription is most efficient way to levy a large army. On the other hand, the armies of conscripts, often slow to deploy, may present huge efficiency issues if compared to national armies. Let's look at this. Okay, so we have wow. Most of our conscripts are actually, most of our troop force actually is just coming from conscripts. So we're gonna have to go ahead and keep the conscription. We're gonna go ahead and levy up our commando forces. So let's look at that. Let's go ahead and call up the reservists because we need as many troops as we can. Economic effect. 106,000 military leaves. We are going to mobilize more men, but that would have been a dangerous burden on our economy. The economy will slow down a little, and this mobilization will represent a important decrease in the profits of all national businesses. However, our first estimations indicate 0.36 point less in the in that. So it looks like we have 41,000 refugees. So we're going to go ahead and call up our troops. We're going to go ahead and dispatch them to take back Daraa. Daraa is... well, we're probably not even going to win this war, mate. We are now under attack by rebel forces. Let's go ahead and launch an airstrike. Okay, we just lost about 8,000 men right there. Okay, so we need to act fast. Actually, we are going to get these guys to strike right there. And then get these guys to strike right here. Yeah, space research. Suicide truck in Daraa. I think I can actually go over here. Let's ask the IMF for a $1.5 billion loan. And then ask, where is it? We could make peace with the Northern Federation. Looks like our loan was granted. Okay. And then we could go to war with them later. So we'll improve our budget. Okay, it doesn't look like we are at war with them because we are light red with them. So, man, we could make peace and then go to war with them later. 120. We now have 224,000 men in our forces. Good, good, good. Great disapproval. Uh-oh. Looks like people are rioting because of the Russian military presence in Tartus. Takia. Let's go ahead and deploy some naval forces. Let's go ahead and also deploy the military. Hail Assad. Alright, this may be unpopular among y'all, and it might be unpopular among my people. Oh, looks like I can't really make oh, okay. I was gonna make peace with the people in the north, but it looks like we're not even at war, and I don't have the option to do anything anyway. So it looks like they are a okay, we have a battle in Aleppo. Good time to make this with the gas attack. Yes, that is exactly why I actually made it. I may have to cheat with the approval rate because I could get thrown out with the approval. It'll dib and right there, so let's go ahead and fire our missiles. Yo, what is going on, Egmo Gaming? Jack, I believe. And right there. Okay, and then go right here and fire. Boom. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion on the gas attack. So, listen to this. And if Assad did it, which maybe he did, maybe he didn't, we have no proof about who did what. That is that is the main thing that is clear with everything right now. I like how they were killing each other. Southwest? Whoa, what is the southwest? So build camps nearby to avoid a journey that would otherwise be too long and exhausting. Okay, so I'm going to actually ask someone else. Retreat from a battle in a city. We actually have a city battle going on. Where? Right here. Jihadist Caliphate. Okay, so let's deploy. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, we have no evidence about what's going on, but I will say this. I looked at the map of the current battle lines that are drawn between the Syrian government and the in the Islamic State, the Syrian Federative Republic of Northern Syria, and basically the current battle lines about where the attack actually happened. The rebels have no ground that they hold there. And I believe that if Assad did it, then for one, he was an idiot because he had no reason to actually even launch a chemical attack. Two, there's no strategic importance in that area for Assad to actually launch a chemical attack, to have a serious enough effect to actually launch an attack like that. And three, it's just like I think everyone's jumping to conclusions to think that wow, I'm going through a lot of lag right now. Hang on. Just trying to make sure that my game isn't screwing up. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so yeah, and I think it's a little concerning that a lot of people are doing that. And if Trump strikes Syria, then so be it. That's the way the world ends. But yeah, it's just I believe that it's a very ignorant to actually blame them whenever, I mean, maybe ISIS, yeah, just like you said, ISIS actually has control of chemical weapons, and it's going to put us in a situation that we're not gonna like. I'm gonna go ahead and send in troops to Alquin. Sorry about that, boys. Falklands with Russia. Oh, I forgot there was a city battle. All right, boys. Let's go in. See, yeah, that's something I do notice about a lot of these things is that, like, a lot of world leaders are more focused on being symbolic than actually committing action. They want to become more of a they want to become the next Margaret Thatcher, or they want to become the next Ronald Reagan. They want to become the next big person that will be in the textbooks. And that's something that I think is really starting to ruin a lot of things. Theresa May is sitting here saying, well, we're gonna retaliate against Russia. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Big, strong words. And it's, yeah, and I agree with who said it. Super Smashy Fiction. By this point, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the bombs to start dropping, because that's all we're really focused on right now. We're pushing ourselves to a point of no return, and by the time we realize how far we are into it, we're done. We're not going to come back, and it's, yeah, the people are unhappy. Do you think one of the reasons why people are unhappy is because we're in the middle of a fucking war? And yeah, that's basically what this whole thing is about. And we're gonna lose ourselves, and we're closing in on the point of no return. And I mean, I was watching the news earlier today, and I'm just like, can we just do it already? Can we just drop the bombs? Because that's all we're doing by this point. We're just threatening each other. We have two nuclear superpowers that are on edge trying to do something, and it's ridiculous. I'm gonna send this one dude in there. How many is that? 62 troops? Wow. Can I split you up? Yeah, I can. Am I gonna win the war? Maybe. Alright, looks like we did take back this old city. Alright, we're gonna keep our troops in there. We're gonna flatten these areas. Whoa, the Russians just bombed the city. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go ahead and move our professional troop count to 30,000. And then once we rid this area, we can actually 13,000 fighters. Okay, so let's move. Shit. Well, I mean, to be honest, I mean, can you really expect a power like the United States to be neutral? Can you really expect that, even with the words that Donald Trump said? Like, you can't expect the United States to be neutral. That's impossible. The last time we were neutral, we tried to be neutral, and we got dragged into it. I mean, yeah, we were doing a little kind of stuff on the side, but we were militarily neutral. And you can't sit there and say, "Oh my God, well, Trump, big old Trumpy said that like we weren't going to be involved in the dick swinging of the past." You're terribly unrealistic if you really think that's exactly what's going to happen, because it's not. Oh my God. Need to get a nuclear warhead and just flatten this area. You know what? I actually might do something just to make a joke. Um, un. I think the only way we would probably get involved into the Syrian civil war, is hopefully smarter than 2003. I really hope we don't try to change the regime. And if we do end up trying to change a regime, then hopefully we do it in a better way, because the last time we did that, we fucked up. That's the word around the White House that the media is telling you. Again, my opinion, if we get involved, we get involved. It's probably going to be the same thing that we did last time, maybe a little tougher. I think like we could actually do some tracking of I don't know. I'm not gonna say who I think did or did not do it, because you got people right now saying that Israel did it. You got people right now that's saying that Syria did it. You got people right now that's saying that the rebels did it. No one knows who did it. That's the thing, and that's the mistake that everyone's going to make. Everyone's gonna sit here and say, "Wow, bomb attack at shopping mall."
Bombs exploded in a big downtown shopping mall. The relief team.
No one knows who did it, and if we keep sitting here trying to play the blame game instead of sitting here trying to figure out why someone would launch a massive chemical attack against civilians, then we're in the wrong path. Again, by this point, I'm literally sitting here waiting for the bombs to drop. That's all we can do. That's all we can ever do right now. Because we're getting into a point that we're not going to be able to go back from.
The last bastion of rebels has fallen. It is the end of this organization.
And we just won against the jihadist caliphate. Maybe a little bit. Still got a region up here that's under siege. Oh, the police HQ. Yeah, the funny thing is that CNN keeps saying we cannot confirm whether this video is authentic or not, but this is the whole thing that's going on in Syria, and the big baddies in the big baddies like did it. I'm like, dude, seriously? Like, CNN, are you really trying to say this? Because that's not how it works. It's not how any of this works. Do we have any drones? Oh, we do. Cool. Okay, come on, Jaxus. Jaxus, come on. Don't sit there and say that the media is Jewing everyone into a war, because that's not what's going on. The media may try to fit it in their narrative, which is honestly what I believe they're trying to do. But at the same time, don't sit there and say that they're run by Jews and that the Jews are literally the end of the world, because that's one of the stupidest things you could probably say. I think the media, well, you should probably think about what how you say it, because whenever you sit there and say Jewing, you're literally sounding one of those people say, "Ah, the Jews, they're the end of the world." Oh, like it's so retarded that people sit here and like blame one religion for something whenever something there's like, wow, that is retarded that there's a plane flying over the area that a fucking war is going on. Let's just shoot it down like Malaysia Airlines Flight 17. Yeah, and that's the other thing is that like yeah, like because people I don't know what it is. It's like people are sitting there saying like, "Oh my God, the Jews are behind all of the world's wars." I mean, I say it ironically, but like it's retarded for people to sit there and just like blatantly say, "Oh my God." I mean, look at Israel right now. Look at them right now. They're moving missile launchers to the border. Look at that. They're retarded. I'm gonna fire on it. All right. I think the threat down there is kind of like subsiding. We're gonna have to concentrate up in Aleppo now. Like, but yeah, like I mean, every single time there's an attack or something like that, they always try to say, well, Israel's behind it, and they always try to like make it fit their narrative. Whenever they're the ones who are literally sitting there like shaming the media for always trying to fit in their narrative. Like, isn't that retarded that people literally all they do is say, "Oh yeah, well, the Jews are always doing this. The Jews are always doing that." Like, come on. Like, the Jews aren't doing anything. They're literally in their own country managing whatever the hell they want. Calm down. Yeah, you can't always blame Israel because yeah, see, Israel's moving troops to the border. I'm gonna move these guys right there and just kind of counter them. And it's so funny that like people are always Israel semi-spark this conflict? How did Israel semi-spark this conflict? Okay, let's see what we can do with you. Loyalty, popularity, moral character, tolerance. Offer a bribe. 14,000. Oh, come on. Cheer him up. Offer the national medal. Perhaps in a worst case scenario, well, otherwise, oh. Tell him the total in. It looks like we're making an incursion into Idlib.
I really think we face with this threat.
No, I've already done that. Okay, so is Israel intensifying it? No, it looks like they still only have a couple missile launchers. Yeah, see, okay, yeah, I completely agree with that. That it was Syria's problem that they are the ones that caused the whole civil war to go up. It was internally. But at the same time, you have to admit that industry. You have to admit that the Russians, the U.S., Iran, and all these players that are sitting there proxying the whole freaking country just because they can, just because they want, just because Syria has always been a long-time adversary of the United States, and Russia has always been a long-time ally of Syria, and they want to protect their interests. And Russia doesn't even give a shit about Syria. They do not care about Syria. Like, yeah, external, well, actually, no, not external forces. ISIS was created because of the United States pulling out of Iraq a little too fast. Because if we were still in Iraq, we would be able to we would have been able to quell that threat. But we did it anyway. So that's partly because of the US pullout. But at the same time, yeah, people like Turkey are literally slaughtering different people just because they don't want them in there. Like the Kurds, the Turks are slaughtering the Kurds just because just because the Turks have this historical vendetta against them. And that's the whole thing about this entire civil war, is that it's all historical. It's all because history has been playing such a huge damn part in this entire war, that the Russians don't want to lose their Mediterranean base, that the United States wants to put a government that's friendly to them in Syria, and that the freaking what do you call it? Any other thing is that, like, the whole and then Iran wants to make sure that Syria is in power because they like Syria. So this whole thing is just a clusterfuck. And, like, look at Iran. Iran just wants to keep a friendly government that's friendly to them. And that's why the Russians and the Iranians are working together on this, is because they can actually agree that Syria is a strategic goal for them. That's the only reason that Bashar al-Assad is even still in power, is because of that. I don't know why I'm not being able to take back Daraa. I think it's because there's still troops there. I need to take them out. Okay, drone. Let's get him.
their
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right, Yuri. Russia, yeah, just like I've been saying, Russia has been a longtime ally of Syria. And
last bastion of rebels has
victory against total jihad, thank God. Or Iran, the only reason Iran is actually even in the game, is because of, is because they want to get at Israel. That's the only reason Iran is even involved. Total jihad. Victory against the total jihad. Ooh, we took back the region. Let's go ahead and put troops in there then. Wow, highways are a great addition to the game. Okay, let's go ahead and move in. Yeah, and it's probably because Iran wants a base that they can probably use against a future war against Saudi Arabia. God, whenever I get focused on a topic, I cannot shut up. U.S. and Afghanistan, the east, Saudi Arabia in the south, Turkey, Syria to the west. Alright, let's get some air forces from our friends in Russia. There you go. Thank you, Russia. Ooh. Ooh, there you go. Alright, we're gonna have to invest in some missiles later. So in conclusion, we've collectively fucked up the regime changes in Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, and Libya, but it all works this time, I promise. Okay. So, the thing is that... Okay. So, hang on, dude. Super Smashy, are you saying that we shouldn't have gone into Afghanistan? I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. Are you really saying that we should not have gone into Afghanistan? Afghanistan actually sounds like a really cool country to play. I think I would actually play them. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roast. Okay. So, we should not have gone into Afghanistan. Okay, this is my opinion on these wars. Okay. September 11th, 2001. The United States is unjustly attacked because of a little vendetta that Osama bin Laden, some dude in Pakistan, had against the United States because the Saudis didn't, some Saudi Arabian dude felt that the United States, that Saudi Arabia should not have gotten involved with the United States during Operation Desert Storm and Desert Shield. Okay, skip to 2001. 4 planes hijacked, over nearly 3,000 American citizens killed. If your country was attacked like that, Germany, France, I pointed at the wrong countries, the United Kingdom, Spain, Italy, Turkey, even Iran, Russia. Like, how can you say that we had no reason to go into Afghanistan? Because we did. The Afghanistan government, which was run by the Taliban, was harboring the people who actually committed the attack. Were not committed, but actually planned it, and gave them the weapons, the intel, and everything. And Pakistan was actually, I don't know why we even like collaborated with Pakistan. We should have, hit a couple targets in Afghanistan and Pakistan too. Thank you so much for your donation, Jaxus. I am broke, boy. Okay, so literally, Afghanistan was harboring these people. And, okay, Iraq is a completely different situation. I do not think we should have gone into Iraq, because Iraq was just, good old George W. wanted to finish off what his daddy started. And I think we may have... And the thing with Iraq is that I feel like that if we never went into Iraq, Iraq would have been in the same situation. Saddam would have been toppled. Oh, look at that. Lebanon is at war with the Syrian Brigades of Islam. So there's okay, you can say that it's because you can say we went in there because of oil. Maybe the reason we did go in there was because of oil. But at the same time, the leader of Iraq, Saddam Hussein, was literally killing the people in the north just because they were Kurds. He was gassing them. If you guys believe that all of this crap that's going on in Syria right now, that happened just a couple days ago, with all of the crap that happened with the gas attack just literally east of Damascus, if you literally believe that is a bad thing, then no matter who it was committed by, mind you, no matter who it was committed by, you have to believe it was a bad thing. Saddam Hussein was literally doing the exact same thing. I'm not justifying that we should have gone into Iraq. I lost someone in Iraq. I will have to admit that I did lose someone in Iraq. Someone that was in my family. And I remember the day that it happened. And I am personally affected by the war in Iraq. But there are still a couple of reasons of why we should have gone into Iraq. Is because that there was a dictator in Iraq who was literally killing his own people just because of their background, race, whatever you call it, that the Kurds were. I'm not really sure about what the Kurds really are. I don't know if it's a race or an ethnicity or whatever. Afghanistan, however, was covering up the people who committed the attack against the United States in 2001. And they were harboring them. Pakistan was harboring those people too. But apparently we got to work with the government enough to actually, 10 years later, kill the guy who actually planned the entire attack. And you can say that we ruined the situation, but we still got those people out. We installed the regime. To be honest, I actually, Afghanistan, I do not believe was actually a sort of regime change. I think Afghanistan was more, we did change the regime, but at the same time, it was on a better, smoother way of doing it than the way we did it in Iraq. Because in Iraq, we went in there 2003, 1 or 2 years later, we just, said fuck it, and we're gonna change the entire regime, executed the guy, and stuff like that. But I will have to admit a little bit that the guy who was running Iraq, Saddam Hussein, did keep the peace. And it's really bad to say something like that. But at the same time, you have to admit that he did a good job in keeping the peace. Okay, let's word is that the Russian bombers are active near Moscow, but it's unconfirmed. Where are you getting this news? I have to think about this actually, because I think does anyone here know who the United States, most of the people actually, because I know the Soviet Union and the United States actually supported the same country in the Iran-Iraq war. But I'm trying to figure out if it was Iran or if it was Iraq that was actually being helped. I think it was Iraq, because I think the United States was the one that was giving them weapons. Let's do another drone reconnaissance mission. Alright. Then they lost and invaded Kuwait for money. Yes, they did. Okay, so it was Iraq that all of the major powers actually funded. Because I remember specifically that Damascus Governorate, Governorate. Boom. We had a little Russian assistance there. Alright, we got 3,500 troops that are left. And we need to do more drone coverage. Okay, and then we're gonna do some reconnaissance in here. Oh, looks like we actually did take back the region. I know, the Iran-Iraq War is honestly one of the most interesting conflicts in the modern era. It was literally World War I. Like, no gains, by the way, for any of the sides. And I think we actually might be able to take out the last bastion of rebel forces right here. Let's see. 1900. But literally we barely did anything, and what is your view on CNN, the whole fake news thing? Rather, do you think CNN will always be the liberal version of Fox News? Why don't you use God inspired to upgrade the military? I don't like to cheat, honestly. The only lesson I learned was don't walk the machine guns. True. For one, to answer a couple of your guys' questions, for one, I don't use God inspired because I don't like to cheat. I like to try to do it myself without cheating. I think cheating is honestly too easy, and if you sit there and cheat the entire time, then you're not going to be able to have fun. And look at that, I have 41% approval rating, and I'm on the edge of winning this entire war. Yeah, let me show you God and Spy real quick, actually. God and Spy basically is this right here, where you can actually change the aspects of the game. So if I wanted to look at this right here, I have an 11% deficit. So if I wanted to come over here and make myself more money, I could give myself 1.5 billion, 9.5 billion, 14.8 billion, or a max of 18.2 billion to my revenue, and that would basically help me out. This is actually the reason why I'm not making any money at all. Most of my donations is actually coming from other countries. Loan from the International Monetary Fund is actually 1.4 billion. I could actually ask for another loan. Actually, I can do some post-war. I could actually do some. Yeah, it's a cheat system where you don't have to use a console. But once I actually wrap this war up, I could actually do some post-war reconstruction. Let's check my growth rate. Wow, negative 11% growth, guys. Look at that, 45% inflation rate and 19.5% unemployment. Wow, and my national deficit is 6.6%. Public debt, 39 billion. Public debt as percent of the GDP, 61%. Budget deficit is $6.6 billion. So how am I going to fix Syria after the war? I think whenever I finish up the war, I can actually just ask for more loans, get some international investment. I'm actually on my own. I can't play as another country and give myself aid. Terrorist attack took place in surroundings of Aleppo. Hidden men blew up a tourist bus. We registered 3 dead. And they managed to escape. Okay, so 2,300. Okay, so I'm going to have to surveil other areas for rebels.
The last bastion of rebels.
We did it! Oh my god, we did it. Syrian Brigades of Islam, we just hit the last bastion. Hang on. Uh-oh, we got another Russian airstrike. And let's check down here, actually. We did it! Guys, we did it! We just won the Syrian civil war. Guys, we won. We won the Syrian civil war. Though we do have these areas up here, we do not have full control of our nation. I think we can just... increase supervision of highway network. Holy crap, we actually won. Soon enough, we can actually go to war with the Syrian Kurdish resistance, or Renaissance, but they have 25,000 troops. Arrested in Presidential Palace's district. Carry a bomb attack inside of that. Wow. Okay, first off, we need to figure out what we can do for reconstruction. Let's go over here. Send a reservist home. You can go ahead and start doing a little slowdown. Yeah, see, we haven't completed the war yet. We still have Kurdish resistance up in the north, but we can wait. We can wait a little bit, and we may have a harder fight if we do wait. But at the same time, I think we are actually going to be able to field a much more powerful military. We're going to be able to field a much more powerful army. I think I can actually stop conscription.
In a statement.
I think I can actually call the Russians in. Okay, so what we need to do right now is we need to reduce inflation. Okay, we need to increase our interest rate, ally with Turkey and kill Kurds and backstab Turkey. I don't think I can do anything with oh yeah, the Turks may actually be. Oh, actually, I think I can actually figure out who's backing them. Oh, they're communists. Oh yeah, we should definitely kill them. Here is totalitarian extreme left, the People's Collectivist Party. Oh yeah, the United States does back the Kurds, but not in the game. Not in the game. Increased supervision of the highway network. When would that actually, when could we actually have Victory Day? Let's go ahead and see when we can actually declare Victory Day. March 7th Special Edition. Okay, March 7th. Okay, let's go to Culture. Let's go to Events. Annual National Day. Let's go to March 7th. Okay, let's go to March 7th. Okay, we could call it Heritage Day. Let's go ahead and give it let's give it $10 million in funding. You know, let's give it 5. $5.2 million. And confirm. And it's going to be our Victory Day. Going to be held all across the country. We don't have the money to really invest in our culture yet.
Practical and not be too proud.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Well. We have no oil. Okay, let's invest in a little bit of oil. $4.5 million.
The members of
120 days and 40 days. Let's see, production, we are actually making, well, I haven't really been able to actually, I have not been able to unlock chemical weapons, so I'm unable to do that as of yet. Killing Kurds is fun for the whole Middle East, oh my god. It's appropriate for the whole family. The Iranians do it, the Syrians do it, the Iraqis do it. I don't know about the Sauds, but the Turks do it. I don't know about the Armenians either, but apparently they know way a little bit too much. Okay, I'm gonna have to start stringing up alliances. Let's go over here. Let's go to Iran, create a military alliance. And alliance. Let's send the same thing to Russia. Let's call for an alliance. And let's meet with China and ask for an alliance as well. $23 million people. You know, 7 million people have actually been taxed the sector. 5 people killed. Taxation. We may end up actually starting to make more money. Refused. Soon enough we should be seeing China. Legislation. Do you guys see the live stream? Is the live stream still going? Alright, now we gotta figure out what, you have the Secret Service infiltrating the Kurds? No, I do not. Okay, let's go over here. No, terrorists. Syrian Kurdish resistance. Oh, here. Okay, wait. National popularity 11%. Let's go ahead and infiltrate. Shit. I left for 5 seconds and now he's dead. Refresh. Apparently my encoder is acting a little odd, so law-abashing national service. Wow, looks like China is now on our side, so we are now in a military alliance with the People's Republic. Let's go ahead and do a lesser one and ask for a support agreement with Russia. If we can get Russia on our side, we're completely protected. What's your plan for power and revolution GPS 4? What do you mean? Black shirt, is that a meme account? You have a meme account because I kind of recognize, I think I recognize a girl. Agreement negotiation, alright. Let's go ahead and invest back into our economy. Let's go ahead and repair Aleppo. Wow, $45 million. It's a hefty cost. Let's go ahead and ask for more money from the International Monetary Fund. Let's go ask for $5 billion. It's a hefty, hefty loan, but we are going to invest that money back into our economy. Uh-oh, another terrorist attack. Oh, loan refused. I must remind you that we must wait at least 3 months between requests in order that we can study every file. You can imagine that if every country flooded us with requests, the entire organization would be paralyzed. So I guess we'll just ask for another $5 billion loan.
The city was the target of a chemical attack. Deaths are too many. This is a real nightmare. It would seem that the attack was airborne. I'll keep you informed if I receive any other information.
Guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. It happened again. It happened again. What is with this game? This game is literally real life. Guys, I want to go ahead and tell Super Smashy that thank you for so much for that £5 donation. That was a very interesting debate. I do appreciate the donation, and I am looking forward to talking to you in future live streams. But what has just happened as of now? What has happened as of now? There has been a gas attack in Ashwadiata. Okay, let's see where that is. Oh my god, it is south of Damascus, guys. This is literally real life. Most likely Sam Hyde. Deaths are too many. I am afraid of looking at how many people are dead. Oh my god, there was a gas attack. 462 dead. Guys, let's go ahead and check how much are actually dead. Syria gas attack. Okay, that was April 4th. Okay, Syria gas attack 2018. 70 dead as of 2 days ago. 1.2 thousand dead. When is the Canada series coming? Maybe soon. Ooh, wow, we actually had a good quarter. $210 million surplus.
The city was the target of a chemical attack.
God, I guess it wasn't Bashar al-Assad. I'm gonna make a highlight reel of this. I'm totally gonna make a highlight reel of this. So, wow. We've won the war, but we are under heavy siege. War on unemployment. Okay, so let's go over here to budget. Okay, so debt reimbursement. Okay, we need to cut our military. Number of reservists to 112,000. Make Syria into a democratic state. True.
Everything.
Yep. And wow. This is just crazy. That's wow, 235,000 people are leaving. Youch. National defense. Wow, and we have done all this without actually getting kicked out. That is actually amazing. 462 dead from that gas attack in southern Syria. Just so they can elect Islamists. True. I mean, we could have a. Let's go over here. Let's go to. Oh, we already are a tolerated multi-party system. Let's look at the parliament. We have the People's Collectivist Party, and we have the Independent Movement, which is a communist independent party. You need support from someone to deal with the Kurds, dude, lol. Yeah, I've already asked, I mean, I got the Russians. The Russians would basically probably come in and back me up. If anything, air forces would definitely prevail. I would only have to take 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. The Russians and the Chinese actually have alliances with me, so they would probably be able to come back me up. We could try right now. I am actually going to save this. Let's go ahead and save that. The fuck? My phone is working so weird right now. Alright. Don't make it democratic. Well, we got a lot of people telling me to make Syria a democracy, and a lot of people telling me to keep it as a dictatorship. What are we? We are an authoritarian, religious authoritarian, people's republic. I wish they would call it an Arab republic, because that's actually what it is. Let's go over here. Islamic monarchy, Islamic monarchy. What about you? You are a republic. The Republic of Iraq. We have the Syrian Arab Republic. We have a negative.
For the end of the year based on calculations that we made last week. This is not good. Our economy is about to collapse.
Our economy is about to collapse. Well, it's going up, so. What about our taxes? Looks like our tax revenue is actually going up. We can actually keep them as they are right now. No democracy. Alright, I think we can start making incursions to try and take back what we can. Okay, let's go ahead and allocate that to the northern base. And let's go ahead and cover it up. Becoming a democracy gets more interesting and harder, that's why. Well, in a war situation, democracy is not exactly what we would want. Oh my god, look at that. It's going to take 1,428 days to complete. How many days is that? That is 4 years. It's going to take 4 years for that to even complete. What about you? 280 days, so less than a year for you to be completed. Okay, so we are going to concentrate our air support. We're going to go ahead and run a reconnaissance mission to get that. I think we're actually going to invest in a road. Okay, so let's go over here. Armed extremists. So, not a lot. Okay, so we actually have got people over here. Let's run some people over here. I think I'm gonna actually have to move a drone. Okay, no, you're not there, you're not there, you're not there, you're not there. Where are my drones? Do I only have one drone? Concealment fiasco. Okay, so... Okay, a good amount of these extremists are being concentrated in the cities. So we're probably going to have to call up the reservists again. Alright, let's see who actually is arming the Kurds. Okay, 26,000. And I am going to one-time cost $181 million. Let's go ahead and call up the reservists again. Will have a little bit of an impact on the economy. Near 10%. 86,000 have been called.
My fellow citizens, current international...
Okay. And... Okay, we're gonna have to wait for these people to actually get called in. Get an earthquake. Okay, just go ahead and go a couple of days. $142,000 men. Should have kept the reservists. Okay, so let's go ahead and send in our boys.
We are going to attack this country.
Yeah, whatever.
We are going to start fighting. We are going to attack.
Ramadan. Uh-oh, another gas attack.
Target of a chemical attack. Deaths are.
Okay, so first off, let's go ahead. Ask for help in fighting a terrorist group. Let's ask Iran. Oh, I guess we can only ask one person. Should have just called in our main allied countries.
After their
She is right. Let's go to the United Nations.
Our frontal attack again.
I am solemnly addressing the UN Security Council. I ask it to weigh the threat represented by this terrorist organization that ignores human rights, violates international conventions, and places the stability of this strategic region in danger. Sirs, members of the Council, it is necessary to act without delay and authorize a military intervention before the inevitable occurs.
Already has 2 chemical attacks. Oh crap, I'm gonna be managing 2 city battles at the same time. Oh yeah, there's not even a lot of people here anyway. It's like 47 troops. Oh, 65 against 1,000. Okay, so that's good. I think my troops can actually, like, do it without me actually being involved. Okay.
In a state.
After their
Okay, my approvals are like 36%. Okay. Let's go there. Okay, give the order to retreat. No, I don't. Just gonna have to keep bombing and... Oh, Iran is staying on the sidelines. Okay, so let's go to military operations. Let's ask for help. Let's do to Syrian. Let's ask all of our allied countries. Okay. Nothing to report with Israel. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of that. And let's go over to Secret Service and fight against terrorism and that. Let's invest $10 million into that. That shouldn't be too much. And maybe should get us a little bit of approval. I'm playing on regular. Minister for Transport. How are there actually troops even hiding? I guess they could, like, hid the... Russia's staying on the sidelines. Belarus is staying on the sidelines. Tajikistan is staying on the sidelines. Russia... Nope. Venezuela staying on the sidelines.
After their incursion,
Alright, looks like we did take back that city, but there was a bombing.
downtown shopping mall. The relief team.
Okay, so let's get you and then get you. Really? It has been proved baseless? Okay, we just took one city. Okay, so I need to take back this region. God, this is literally just like a... Alright, let me take out these bases, and I will consto. Alright. Gonna have to do another drone over that area because we have still not taken back the region. But we did take back the Raqqa. Al-Raqqa.
One of our in a press
Okay. Okay, so let's take you guys out. I'm gonna have to make some use of, uh-oh, we're about to penetrate Turkish airspace. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Oops. On this region right here. I don't know why Jordanian units are being highlighted. Assassination.
Another group has
Uh-oh, my approval is plummeting. Was it cabinet? Yeah, it was. Okay, so God, people are asking for a lot. 80,000. Let's go ahead and give some money to build some housing. Industry under control. Okay, so let's go ahead and launch an attack. Against you and Latakia. Okay, all 3 of those bases are now under attack. Yeah, healthcare usually gives a lot of happiness, but I mean, it's expensive as hell. I can actually ask for another loan from the United Nations, so I am actually going to do that. Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do to get more approval. No. Sunai. Crap, I can only make it a separation of powers. Crap! They actually have freedom. Liberties, criticism, religions. Just be respectful of beliefs. You were installing 8 more gigabytes of RAM. You want to give me some of that, bro? Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go ahead and ask the International Monetary Fund for a $5 billion loan. Okay, that actually bought me a little bit of time for approval. Okay, so we've killed 4,000 of their troops, so they only have 23,000 left. Let's go ahead and send in our boys to Al-Raqqa. Let's go ahead and get them to support from the south. Loosening. Nope, because if I withdraw that build, I will actually lose everything. Fused. You must wait at least 3 months between requests. Okay, when did I actually request it? March. I'll ask it again in the middle of June. How much more RAM do you need to run a Power and Revolution server? Hell if I know. They don't even got multiplayer. Only thing I really need is a new video card. Yes, I would. Thank you. Can actually use some espionage operation. So, what can I do? I have a 30% approval. Attack in Raqqa. They attacked their own city. They attacked their own city. Ah! They're dumbasses. Regime personnel have begun to evacuate significant military and security positions in town of Deir ez-Zor in preparation for possible U.S. strikes. Oh man, it's always spooky. Alright, we took back the Al-Raqqa. Let's go ahead and get our troops in position to take back Hasakah. But we need to drone that area, actually. Let's drone both of these areas. Let's go ahead and get our jets in the air for some long-range bombing missions. Multiplayer GPS 5. Yeah, looks like that's actually going to be able to come out in Geopolitical Simulator 5. Looks like the Iraqis have already taken out their guys. But there is a shit ton of Kurds. Okay, so there's 2,700, 1,600. Alright, we took back northwestern Aleppo. That area actually now has... They have 22,000 troops left. Okay, so we caught another one of their bases. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons why I never like stuff like cracks and stuff like that. Everyone on my videos and the live streams and stuff like that, they're always like, does anyone know where to find a crack? I'm like, dude, just buy it yourself. Like I know it's completely justifiable, honestly, why they should why Eversim is actually able to do that. It's just so they can actually make their money back. Okay, let's actually get our troops out so we can actually not kill 7,000 troops. You know, 12,000 troops we almost lost right there. Oh wow, we just lost. Why are we in a latent conflict with the Jordanians? Okay, so let's launch another drone mission. Get our boys ready to launch more long-range bombing missions. If you want me to spread your propaganda, go ahead and pay me $100 up front. Then I'll start talking crap. Unless Eversim wants to give me more money. Just kidding, they've never paid me. I wish. Eversim, wink, wink. Just a upfront donation of $100 to my super chat, please and thank you. You just give me all your money, dude. You already gave me one donation. Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's more gas attacks. Dude, this oh my god, this city right here is like under fucking siege. I don't think they can get more and more gas attacks. They're just under constant bombardment by gas attacks. Would I pay you to support CNN and post their logo in the corner? $50.
A truck
Okay, so let's actually get these guys back in to the fight. One each end.
in a press release.
Okay, let's get these guys to bomb that area. How much to not support the Afghan war? $500. God, are you trying to Jew me out? Okay, that's the only Jew joke that I always like to make. Technically, I would kind of be Jewing you out. Wow, my phone just really does not want to load my video. Alright, we just won that battle. Let's make sure that they don't get out of the area. Okay, so let's get these guys to go up here. And we have one more region to go. And looks like we have more of these little bases. Wow. How much for hashtag private power and revolution sessions military tutorials? Technically, commissioning for my channel would actually, you could, I mean, I don't, for a one-time donation, I don't know, but I mean, that would probably just go for like a $5 a month charge on Patreon.
Our government.
Good. You're really asking all the questions tonight, aren't you? One-time donation, I would probably say $5 or $10, I don't know. For like a commission on a tutorial or something like that. Okay, so let's move these guys down. Yeah, don't you know I'm Roach Nigga on Discord? Yeah? Yeah. Maybe. How you doing, Roach Nigga? I like how this entire time I have not put up one. Alright, got it. Got about one more city to go. Oh my god, these terrorist attacks.
The investigation.
Okay. I have a huge budget deficit and no one's literally whining about it. It's a first. I'm gonna have to invest in the, like, hospitals or something to keep my approval up because I don't want to get thrown out of office. I'm about to complete the war. City is back under control. Alright, we took back these areas, so we are going to have to quickly make peace with the rebel group. Let's go ahead and try to do that. Propose a peace treaty. So we're going to go for standardization. Alex Jones is weird. They're turning freaking frogs gay. Crap. Agreement has been refused, of course. How many troops do they have? They have 15,000 troops. Okay, so let's go. They still have a very, very formidable force. Okay, so let's launch some more airstrikes. Guess that will do it. Looks like most of their forces are concentrated in north of Aleppo. Okay, so let's do another surveillance run. Looks like we got some room to do some long-range bombing.
It's awful.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this approval because I'm not gonna be able to survive. And let's go to the United Nations. Let's ask for another loan. Once their troop numbers like get under 10,000, we're really gonna try to see if we can like end the war. Issuance of $1.2 billion worth of debt. Okay. Ooh, we are doing a flyover of Turkish airspace. Yeah, I actually think that will... We actually up the numbers of doctors, we can actually get our approval up.
One of our
The members of the
Okay, all 4 of those bases are under attack. Okay, we'll just go with the IMF or something. Or not the IMF, the World Bank.
one of our
Let's ask for... No, let's ask for that original $5 billion loan.
In a statement,
our governmental cell informed.
See what's going on here. 180 million thousand tow. That's not a lot of oil. Let's go ahead and construction, refugee camp, and right here. Since we can actually start taking in our own refugees. Oh my god. Can I expect everything? Advise you to formulate a more realistic budget before you were considering a new request to us. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and ask for that $2.5 billion loan. Wow, if they really want to help other people out, I mean, they're always wanting to scam people. Rocket attack.
Prospective analysis.
in a
Let's deploy troops. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Blow 'em up, blow 'em up, blow 'em up. Boom. Launch some Scud missiles. Boom! There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get them to standardize. And let's deploy our troops to try and mediate them. Let's also deploy our troops in this area right here. And deploy troops in that area as well. Deploy tanks. Where is it? Military operations. Propose a peace treaty and end of hostilities and standardization. Since they have lost all of their regions, maybe they will actually lay down their arms and end the war. Officially, we will be declaring the end of the Syrian civil war. They have 3,900 troops. Agreement. Loan refused. Oh my god, they're doing the same thing. Son of a bitch.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year based on calculations.
Our economy is about to collapse. Okay, let's just do another drone recon. Enemies in the Mediterranean region. What?
After
Uh-huh. You know, I think that is the funniest thing that after we saw that there may have been actual like troops in Turkey, the whole thing just collapsed and my OBS like completely just said nope. That is funny. Your approval in the chat is now 10% until you save Cyprus. Ask for help in fighting a terrorist group. Let's actually go ahead and ask Russia again. 13,000 Syrian troops are dead, while 27,000 rebels are dead. They have 3,300 rebels left. Technically, that's what I was gonna do when multiplayer actually came out. I wanted to host a multiplayer game and all of us would be able to play. but they haven't released multiplayer, and I don't know when they will release multiplayer, or if they will release multiplayer. So it is a discussion to be held sometime in the future. Turkish Jews hate the West and the East. They're Jewish. They just want money. Oh, shut up. Turkish troop movements. Alright, we need to find these last bases so we can go ahead and declare victory in the Syrian civil war. I think it's because my OBS is trying to run at 60 FPS. Like, I just need a new graphics card, honestly. So, just everyone here, just donate. Just donate. Help me get a new graphics card. Train attacked and derailed. Whoa. Oh my god, 86 dead. Activated explosives on a railroad near Jableh, causing the derailment of a train. 86 are dead. Let's go ahead and launch sea attacks if we can. Industry under control. I have a GTX 760. I'm actually working for a 1070 or 1080. Once I actually get a 1080, I'm actually going to be able to easily use two monitors at the same time. Right now, I can't do that, unfortunately. Hum 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 hum. Hum 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 hum. You know what? I actually just realized. Let's go to taxation. Let's go to currency. Iraqi troop movements. Inflation is actually still going up. Let's go ahead and increase that to 15%. People are not going to like that.
I really think.
Why? Oh, yeah, never mind.
Faced with
The funeral. The investigation.
I'm actually not familiar with my processor is. I'm not too fidgety on computers, honestly. Oh, that was theirs. Let's go over here. Get moving.
The state's
Task manager. Let me look. How long have I been streaming for? Wow, 2 hours. My actually doesn't say. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I had a brain fart there. I have an i7. Oh, hell yes. This is the last bastion of troops that they have. Let's launch the biggest air operation we have ever launched in the history of our country. Got him. Guys, right here, right now, we're going to end the Syrian civil war. Let's watch as 2,000 rebel forces are killed. No, 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 no. They just... crap. They just... bomb attack. Okay, we're gonna have to launch another... drone. Over here. To try and catch that. Oh, God. That little boy is trying to get away. Okay, so we have 1,600 troops that are trying to get away. We are going to launch an air attack. Try and get them. And boom. There we go. I think that is it. And I think we just ended the Syrian civil war. In only 6 months. 7 months.
The last bastion of
Guys,
rebels has
we did it.
It is the end of this organization. One of our
Several.
Alright, we just ended the Syrian civil war. Alright, let's start repairing or cities, since that is the end. And officially, we can now send everyone home. Disturbing budget deficit, yeah, I know. The army lacks men.
To draw your attention to the shortage of men in our...
Well, Cyprus actually likes us. Yeah, go ahead. Alright, let's start investing back into... Whoa, that is a little too much. Oh boy.
In a state
My god, all these damn jihadist caliphate. We have a national protest. Unemployment. So instead of going out and getting a job, they just go out and protest? Is that making sense there? Give the order to attack. Video game students succeed in sending photos with a cell phone, and according to these photos, the hostages are grouped together in a lecture theater, or else to spot the explosive placed on the foot of the pillars that support the building and or on the blackboard. There's a drawing of you in an unfortunate posture. God, I love this game. Discredit.
You must know there's a lot of talk about your lack of credibility with the people. You must do something, partly to avoid having the entire country against you, and also to restore your political image. Our family's reputation is at stake.
Yeah, I think that posture has already been I think that's already been taken care of.
The assault was a major...
The assault was a major success.
Transmitted a press release.
Looks like a lot of these refugees are actually returning home. Alright, so they have 29,000 refugees. We have an additional 9,600 actually. See, he keeps ignoring Cyprus needs help. Hey, Cyprus has their own problems, man. We just solved our own. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Let's start work on the Trans-Syrian Highway. It's a $1.6 billion project. It's going to be completed in 25 months. We need to do that. Get some growth going. Finance, growth rate 7.4%. Looks like our refugees are actually returning home. Highway
The level of our
to
budget-
the danger zone. I like how these problems never became prevalent until we won the war.
In a statement.
So see, even if Bashar al-Assad wins, he's gonna lose power because the economy is gonna be complete shit. God, I love economics. Rocket cat attack against tourist coach.
Counter the rocket launcher at-
I bet the highways are completely supervised. This chat has now become your security council. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream right here. If you guys like this, if you guys loved this live stream in which we won the Syrian civil war, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and help me get to 1,200 subscribers, guys. That would be amazing. The next possible giveaway I will be doing at 2,000 subscribers, and then 5,000 subscribers, and then 10,000 subscribers, because you guys are awesome. So guys, if you want to participate in that giveaway, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and donate to my channel if you actually can. It is not required, but it is amazing when you guys do. I now have 1,189 subscribers now. So guys, if you want me to continue this, and I actually might do another live stream in which I do some reconstruction of Syria. So I'm going to go ahead and save it right now. And guys, if you like this, go ahead, like, subscribe, and share my channel. Make sure that I get to that 2,000 subscriber mark. And then I will see you guys in the future on this channel, only on this channel. So I will see you guys there. Take care and have a great night, guys. Thank you so much for watching.